Thanks for coming to our channel. Today's movie is titled 16 Secret Signs She Wants to Get Close Right Now. Women's mental health. Have you ever thought about whether the person you like feels the same way about you? Attraction is a complex and often subtle dance of feelings that show up in ways that are difficult to notice. If you're not paying attention, it's possible that she's secretly interested in you and is expressing it through her body language rather than words. This video will reveal the hidden signs that women often give when they're really interested in someone. These behaviors often reveal their emotions and intentions, sometimes even before they are fully aware of them. From the way she alters her appearance when you're around to those longing gazes that speak volumes, this video delves deeply into the psychology of attraction. So why should you watch it through to the end? Each sign builds on the last, painting a full picture of how women express their feelings. These insights aren't just about noticing attraction, they're also about noticing the deeper connections that can change how you approach relationships. After watching this video, you'll know when someone is interested in you and have the confidence to proceed. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to our channel and set your alarm. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you didn't, please leave a 0. Let's start. 1. She fixes herself up whenever you're around. One of the most telling signs of attraction is when a woman automatically changes how she looks as soon as you walk into the room. When attracted to someone, women often subconsciously strive to present their best selves. This could be smoothing down her clothes, fixing her hair, or touching up her makeup. She performs these small actions to capture your attention and create a lasting impression. If you notice these behaviors, it's likely that she's trying to say something without speaking. These aren't planned actions, they're automatic responses based on how she feels about being around you. If she's more casual and laid back with other people, but extra careful when she's with you, that's a deep sign that she cares about how you see her. When she straightens her back or changes her clothes, she's basically saying, "I want to look my best for you." It's a mix of vulnerability and hope, a silent plea for attention and admiration. These signs show that she cares about what you think, and she hopes you see her in a way that makes her feel special. Secondly, she consistently expresses her admiration for you. Compliments are another strong sign of interest. If a woman really likes you, she'll go out of her way to compliment you on everything from how you look, to your accomplishments, to the weird things that make you unique. Her comments are her way of telling you she sees how valuable you are and how much she values you. What makes her compliments important is that they are sincere. When women compliment you, they usually mean it. If she goes deeper than the surface, touching on your interests or personality, it shows that she's paying attention to the deeper parts of who you are. For instance, when she expresses admiration for your dedication to your work or your unique perspective on things, she's not merely expressing admiration, but rather she's drawing attention to your true essence. These kinds of comments are her way of connecting with you. 3. She loves interacting with you. If she actively seeks out chances to engage with you, whether through light-hearted banter or deep conversations, that's a clear sign that she's interested. Every interaction becomes a chance for her to connect, laugh, and share a part of herself with you. Pay attention to her reactions during these times. Does she light up when you talk? Does she laugh at your jokes, even the silly ones? These are more than just polite gestures. They show that she genuinely enjoys your company and values the connection you share. She'll probably ask you questions that go beyond small talk. She delves into your goals, fears, and passions by sharing her own stories and weaknesses. She keeps close eye contact with you, as if she wants to invite you into her world and build a deeper connection with you. Eye contact is one of the most personal ways to communicate without words. If a woman looks at you for longer than normal, it's an unspoken sign that she's interested. With her eyes, she's inviting you to get to know her better. She is sharing a moment that words often fail to describe, so watch for the small changes in her face and the growing size of her pupils. A lasting look or a gentle smile indicate her complete focus on you. These are signs that her focus is entirely on you, reflecting her desire to bridge the emotional distance between you. 5. She gets nervous around you. If she seems a little jittery or fidgety in your presence, it's a sure sign she cares about the impression she's making. Nervousness often stems from an emotional response to someone she admires. Whether it's stumbling over her words, laughing more than usual, or blushing, these behaviors reveal her internal excitement and anxiety about being around you. 6. She wants to spend the time alone with you. If she consistently makes plans that involve just the two of you, this is a strong signal of her desire to connect on a more personal level. Women often prioritize one-on-one time with someone they are drawn to, as it allows for deeper conversation and emotional intimacy without the distractions of others. This desire might manifest subtly. Perhaps she suggests grabbing coffee. Going for a walk or watching a movie together are not just casual outings. These moments are deeply meaningful. These are opportunities for her to get to know you better, share parts of herself she wouldn't in a group setting, and form a bond with you. Pay attention to how she acts in these private moments. Does she seem more open and relaxed? Is she willing to share personal stories, thoughts, or weak spots? All of these things show that she is at ease and trusts you, an important part of real attraction. Another sign is that she wants to make these moments last longer. If she hangs around after an event or comes up with ways to make your time together longer, like offering a new activity or starting a new conversation, it's because she loves being with you. She can also explore the depths of your relationship by spending time alone with you. She might be watching how you react to her during these times. Discover your interest and potential for a deeper connection. This is her way of saying, "I like having you here and want to learn more about this connection." She remembers the little things. One of the most telling signs that someone is interested in you is their ability to recall the small, seemingly insignificant details about your life. If she remembers your favorite coffee order, a story you shared about your childhood, or the name of your pet, it shows that she's genuinely listening and values what you say. Her attentiveness reveals her deep interest in understanding you. It's not just about recalling facts, but also about demonstrating the significance of your words to her. She may surprise you by inquiring about something you casually mentioned weeks ago, such as an upcoming event or a challenge you were facing. This effort demonstrates that she's not only paying attention, but also thinking about you even when you're not around. Women often use this as a way to foster closeness by remembering the little things. She's building a bridge of familiarity and trust. Trust. It's her way of saying, "I see you, I hear you, and I care about what's important to you." She acts the same way you do. Mirroring is when someone subconsciously copies the actions, speech patterns, or attitudes of someone they're interested in. If you notice her doing things like crossing her arms like you do, walking at the same speed, or even using similar phrases, it's a strong sign that she's interested. This behavior comes from a psychological effect known as the chameleon effect, which makes people feel closer to you by making them copy your behavior. She aspires to foster harmony and understanding between the two of you, not only through her actions, but also by sharing your interests. She may share your hobbies or even the way you think. For instance, if you show genuine interest in a subject, she may share your interest or inquire further to learn more. Pay attention to these tiny clues. When you're attracted to someone, mirroring is a normal thing that you do. She mirrors you to demonstrate her alignment with you and to fortify your bond. 9. She's being silly and fun. Playful teasing is a common way to show interest without getting too serious too fast. If she jokes around with you, teases you lightly, or engages in playful banter, it's her way of getting to know you and seeing if she likes your dynamic. For example, she might make fun of a humorous habit you have or dare you to a friendly competition. This way of interacting with you lets her get close to you and show her fun side. When she teases you, it usually means she's comfortable around you and isn't afraid to let her guard down. She's also trying to get your attention and see if you can reciprocate her jokes. Watch out for the balance, though. If her teasing is accompanied by warm smiles, laughter, and positive energy, it's a clear sign that she loves you. She's not trying to put you down. She's just trying to draw you closer in a way that feels natural and fun. There are subtle ways she touches you, like brushing her hand against yours, putting her hand on your shoulder, or giving you a light tap when she laughs. This means she feels a physical connection with you and wants to close the gap between you. Even though these touches may seem harmless, they usually have a deeper meaning. They're her way of seeing how close you can get without being too obvious about it. Each touch is a small step toward making you feel closer and more intimate. Watch how she responds to being close to you. Does she lean in when you talk? Does she stay close, even when there's a lot of space between you? These actions indicate her preference for closeness and attraction to you. Touching someone can also aid in memory retention. Enjoy a shared laugh with a soft touch. A touch on the arm or a playful nudge can make a lasting impression. It's her way of making sure you remember these moments as fondly as she does. These physical cues are one of the clearest signs of her attraction. When she looks for chances to touch you, it's her way of saying, "I feel connected to you, and I want you to feel the same way about me." 11. It is highly probable that she has a positive opinion of you, as she is inclined to offer you more compliments than is customary, frequently regarding matters that are not apparent to others. For example, she might say lovely things about your sense of humor, intelligence, or the way you handle situations. For example, she might say things like, "You have such a calming presence," or "I love how you always know what to say." These compliments show that she's paying attention to who you are as a person, not just how you look. She might also notice small things, like how you styled your hair differently or a subtle change in your outfit. These observations show that she's paying attention and wants to make you feel special. Praise can also boost your self-esteem and make you like her. Being there. By telling her you admire her, you start a good feedback loop that makes you feel closer to her. 12. She shows interest in your interests. If a woman is really interested in you, she'll usually try to understand and join in on the things you love, whether it's a hobby, a favorite TV show, or a cause you're really into. For example, if you're into sports, she might ask about your favorite team or suggest that you watch a game with her. If you're really into shooting, she might ask about your most recent work or ask for advice. This isn't just polite interest. It's her way of aligning her world with yours. She wants to find common ground and show that she values the things that are important to you. It's also a subtle way for her to stand out. By expressing interest in your interests, she shows that she can share your journey and celebrate your passions with you. She lusts after him but tries to hide it. If she seems a little awkward or guarded, a little jealousy can be a strong sign of attraction. When you talk about other women, it's usually because she cares about her place in your life. She may play down other women you talk about, ignore their positive points, or subtly shift the conversation back to herself. For example, if you talk about a female co-worker, she might joke, "Is she your work-wise wife?" This could be her real concern about how close you are with someone else, and she may try to hide her jealousy so she doesn't come across as possessive. Watch out for small clues like a change in her tone, a quick change in her expression, or her trying to one-up the person you're talking to. Jealousy isn't always a healthy emotion, but in small amounts it shows how much she values her relationship with you and doesn't want to lose your attention to someone else. 14. She tells you about her plans for the future. When a woman expresses plans to spend time with you in the future, even if it's just a thought, if she says things like, "We should try that restaurant sometime," or "You'd love this place I went to last year, I'll have to take you there," it's clear that she sees promise in your relationship. These words show that she wants to keep you in her life and have meaningful experiences with you. They also show that she's planning ahead and imagining how you might fit into her world. She may also want your opinion on future decisions she's making, like career moves, travel plans, or personal goals. This involvement shows that she values your opinion and sees you as an important person in her life. If she talks about big ideas like where she wants to be in 5 years and hints that you could be a part of that vision, it means she's serious about getting to know you. 15. She tells you about her own life. Being emotionally open and vulnerable is a strong sign of attraction. If she tells you personal stories, fears, or dreams, it means she believes you and feels safe around you. For example, she might talk about problems she's had, her hopes for the future, or even her doubts. These open times with her help you connect with her because they show you a side of her that she doesn't show everyone else. Women often use intimacy to gauge the depth of a relationship. By letting you into her private life, she's seeing if you're willing to do the same and if you can handle her true selves. Watch how she responds when you share your own weaknesses. If she really listens, gives support, and responds with empathy, that means she values the emotional connection. You are putting it together. 16. She shows you off to her family or friends, introducing you to her inner circle is a significant step in any relationship. If she's bringing you around her friends or family, it means she values your presence and wants the people she cares about to see you as part of her life. This move is often a test as well. She's likely observing how you interact with her loved ones and gauging their impressions of you. A positive response from her circle will reinforce her feelings and make her more confident in pursuing a deeper connection with you. Additionally, she might subtly seek their approval or try to gather their opinions about you. Pay attention to how she talks about you when introducing you. Does she use flattering or affectionate language? This can be a clear sign of her feelings by involving you in her social world. She's signaling that she sees you as someone important and potentially long-term. It's her way of integrating you into her life and showing you that you matter to her.